All right, away we go.
So, something I'm trying to recall here. We've seen plenty of Matt Anastasi on Duck Pins Forever, and plenty of strikes, plenty of big games. We ever seen a star from him on Duck Pins Forever? I don't think we have. He was in
Suitland. When he won the Pro Tour at Suitland.
Oh yeah, that was pre-interview days.
We could have done an interview then.
Anyway, he's off the side for the 1-2-4-10. This is semifinal.
Good bit at. Oh, did that pin take that sucker out?
It might have been pass interference. Right, third ball for Matt. Let's clean it up. The Southern bowler takes 10. Here comes the Northern representation. It's Mac Packett.
Can you say that again?
Mac Packett.
All right. Where's he going to throw this ball?
In the pocket.
Got it.
I think I'm saying that right. Or as we say in Maryland, Mark Parker.
Oh.
Mark goes through the middle. 4 count. Not a Dave Jones. It's the 2-4 only on the left and 3-6-9-10 on the right.
Rick Baker would like to let us know the Brawny Man has never at one point in time in his life looked like Matt Anastasi.
So then I gotta figure out why they're calling him Brawny.
Yeah.
Open frame. Mark takes a 9.
Yeah, hear the crowd going mild. It's because Colby threw a backdoor strike to open that game.
The jeers.
It's not as bad as a Birdie Hipkins backdoor, but it's.
By the way, we were
rough.
very wrong. That's Colby didn't finish Phil Dix.
That's what I said.
I thought there was going to be 2 Normans.
Oh, okay.
There's only 1.
I thought John was a good ways ahead in that.
So we are guaranteed a Southern bowler in the final.
And Phil Dix has a star, so there's 2 bowlers with stars.
Yep. So we could be guaranteed. We could, if Mark and Colby win, it could be a no-star final, which would be fun. Hello.
That was rude.
Does he get one to roll out? Nope.
No, he does not.
Pocket 7-8 for Mark. Lead a 10-9 for Matt after the first frame. Takes 1. This is a pacing thing here. You do have a little time between shots to collect yourself and refocus. You wait for the Sherman to run its course.
Actually, a way to get that ball back.
Say that again?
I don't think the balls came back. Yeah. And 10 it is for Parker.
What I will say, though, on the whole, when the Duckpin Pro Tour has come into Connecticut the last few years, that the never mind scoring or 200s or good internet or whatever, the mechanical performance from the 2 Connecticut houses has been definitely above satisfactory. It's been good machine work, and I'll give them another shout out in the final match, and especially in the final interview, so that everyone sees it. I need to get the other girl's name, Audrey and the other girl from Highland Bowl that have been running the rubber off their shoes this weekend doing deadwood. They've done a phenomenal job with it, and they've been busy.
Uh-oh.
That will be a respot. That does not count. The ball must hit a pin on the way in for the pinfall to be legal because it hit the cushion first, even though the ball was on the deck. It does count as a 0, and those pins will be respot.
By the way, Zach Attack sends you birthday wishes.
Thank you, Zach. Be right back. Being respotted.
Yeah, it's gonna take a second.
You said you were old and needed a break. You said you were old and needed a break.
That is true. Maybe that's what it is.
You asked, you shall receive.
There we go.
Here we go. Important third ball, Third ball can win and lose the game. You don't want to drop too many pins here. Excuse me.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate. That is a 4-box for Matt Anastasi. And a bit of a grinded out start as he trails 19-14.
Matt Houston, who's left? The other matches, Phil Dix and Colby D. Antonis. See if
Danny
you're
May.
getting lively in chat.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, Danny May. See you. No, I won't see you Wednesday. Sorry. I'll be in England.
Oh, I hit light. Oh, it was good.
That might be out of reach. It's a 3-6-10 for Matt.
50-50.
Good job, Cheryl.
Nailed.
Good job. Three, 6, 10.
Bouncer.
Little bouncer and doesn't get the carry on the 10. Very peculiar hit. Looked to be your standard fair spare shot on the left side of the 3-pin. Did not get the 10 off the wall. Birthday wishes coming in from the Pro Tour Blimp. It's Charlie Crawl. He's got a Pro Tour shirt with a very, very, very large
That's
DPBA
Pro
logo.
member, Charlie Carl.
Yeah, pardon me. That is Pro member Duckpin Blimp. Charlie Crawl. Mark Parker with his first spare break. Leaves a 2-4 on a heavy hit.
After 3 in the Phil Dix Colby match, Phil is up 47-37.
Yep. Missed spare for each. Phil had a missed 2-pinner and Colby had a missed single.
Ooh,
Just skinny jeans from Mark Parker. He splits up the 2-pinner for the first mark of this match. It's 29 plus to 24. 16 frames away from the star. That's 304 down. Oh, no, actually, it's more than that. 30 games of bowling. We're almost done.
Oh.
Spare Phil.
Oh, I nearly vomited.
That went from a bad break to actually a very good break as Mark splashes it in there light, leaves the 6-pin only. 9 count. Gives him a 38-24 lead, 2-mark lead. And he's only got 1 mark.
The only reason why I don't like doing that is it makes that loud sound. And if someone's like in somebody's backswing or something.
There's the youngest employee of this family-owned business doing the deadwood. And there's going to be another one over there on 16. 16, Audrey. Mark Parker for the spare. Got it. 48 plus in the fourth for Mark Parker. See if Matt can get on the board here. Needs to.
Oh, big roll.
Now a little too slick on the roll around, leaves the 5. Good pitch nonetheless, and what he needed here is some kind of paint on the board, striker spare. Decent chance he'll convert for the spare. No.
It does that on that pair. Yeah, ball flies back a lot there.
Matt cleans up for 10. The disappointing frame there. 34 through 4. Opposite 48 plus, down 14 and a hit.
Yeah, it really needed a mark to bring back that 4 count. That 4 box.
Definitely doesn't want to leave this one open.
Sitting on 40 in the 5th frame
40 anything.
in a semifinals match is suboptimal, to say the least.
You could say that. Especially against a guy that's familiar with the house. All right, 5th frame for Matt. There's the break. A rulebook shot from Matt Anastasi as he splashes out the 9-10 on a light 1-2 hit. He'll take it. Gets him on the board with 44 plus.
After 5 in our other match, Phil Dix is up 2 and a hit to Colby, 66-64.
Spare fill for Mark. High and tight. Another 2-pinner. This is the opposite side. He leaves the 3-6. Ahead by 22 in the 4th frame, 56-34. Got it. 3 marks in a row for Mark Parker. 22-pin lead at the half. Taking a little extra breath there. These shots continue to be important. Spare fill. Good ball was worth the extra second of waiting.
You just hear that was a good ball.
A solid 5. 75 half. Has not missed a break yet in the game. He's made 3 breaks in a row after 2 splits to start. And he's got another one, 4 in a row.
All right. Now you know Matt wants to fire off a double here because he knows he needs to make pins back.
Yep. Double changes the complexion here. Right now he is in press mode to get back in the hunt. Double puts him in the hunt. Spare, he's down 21. 6th frame. Light. Oh, he's the triangle for the double. How about that? 7 spare on 1 ball for Matt Anastasi will count as a double.
It was a pretty good hit, but it was fading away from the pocket, so lucky to get that break out of it.
Not one for his ball or even for this house, etc. Not one you're going to expect to carry, but one that did carry. Must take full advantage of this. 54 and a count in the 5th, opposite 75, but he's on 2 strikes. Once Wants a full count here. 7th frame. For the triple. Surrounding the 7, it'll stand. 9 count on the double gives him 63 in the 5th. Just like that, he's down 12 in the 5th. A spare here. He'll be down 2 in a count. Got it. So Matt comes up with strike on strike and 9 spare. Good trip to the lanes and one he absolutely had to have. 93 plus in the 7th makes this a competitive game again. Mark Parker, for 5 marks in a row, is going to go off the side, and
that's not easy.
This is going to test him. 179. He'll have to make the decision of whether to play the right wall or the left wall. I think typically here you would see someone play the left side of the head pin, but Mark does have a ball that goes left to right, which can make deflection from the 1 to the 7 difficult. So, decision to make here for Mark. He goes full on the head pin, open frame. Go ahead.
In our other match between Phil Dix and Colby D'Antonis, both bowlers missed single pins in the 7th frame. Phil is up 105 to 93.
With a 10 here from Mark, he'll be up 9 pins, down a count. There it is. 102 to 93 plus.
It's an even game now.
Pretty much an even game, just like that. Matt erases a deficit caused by 4 open frames with a 4-box. To now be right back in it with 3 to go.
A little celebratory moment. Billy Thomas over here.
You see Mark Parker starting out with 2 splits. Plugged away on the spares to get his lead. But then Matt comes back and packs the pocket twice and fills it well. And with 1 less mark and a 4-box, is right in the game. 8th frame for Mark.
That's good.
Rock solid pocket hit.
Good viewing right now. Got 160 some people.
Nice.
Come on, Justin.
10 pin for Mark Parker. Watch out.
Oh, no. I was a
Frame.
little worried about that ball. Most houses, that ball would grip, and you can pull that ball back in.
Look at it. It's off camera, so they can't see it. But you're looking at Matt's body language here. And when he kind of just moved around there when he saw Mark miss that narrowly, he said, all right, here's my opening. I've got to capitalize on it. Mark misses again. It's 111 in the 8th.
It's actually an important miss. This game's very tight.
Very tight. And even with an open frame, Matt Anastasi, with a full count, could be in the lead narrowly.
After 8 in the other match, Phil is up 115 over Colby 103. Colby on a hit.
All right. This is a very pivotal ball in the match. 8th frame, Matt Anastasi on a spare, down 9.
We have to turn on this one. Ooh, no.
Now that's an interesting count number, Dave. Gives him 101 through 7. If he goes 1 and 1, we are the T word with 2 frames to go. Active cushions here. And he nearly utilized it.
That was a very timely mention of that active cushion.
It's like I know what I'm doing, Dave.
Sometimes we both do.
Sometimes. Other times we shoot 664 and 1030. We have a tie game with 2 to go. 111. Matt with a admittedly disastrous start to this match. Missed a 4-pinner. It was a washout. Had a 4-box. Open in the 3rd, missed single in the 4th. And with a strong next 4 frames, has come all the way back to tie the match at 111. Foundation frame for Matt. Light.
Oh,
Not looking for that one. He was looking for the 8 to go. The 2 goes instead. Another chance to use a live cushion. And try to drill the 8-pin back here and use the flyback. I would not try to slide this. I would try to drill this back and see if it comes off the cushion. He went for the slide.
oh, we've seen slides go pretty well here.
And I think the reason in this situation I would go for the cushion shot is it's guaranteeing me 1. The slide is a little bit riskier play. Now he's looking at getting 1 pin here for a 9 box. And 9 it is. 120 in the 9th for Matt Anastasi.
The other match, after 9, both bowlers went open. Phil Dix is up 124, 121. Colby just missed a 2-pinner and it's going to fire in the 10s.
Strike for Colby. Mark Parker,
Good ball.
5-9.
It's a very, very flat ball, though.
Flat finish. 10 box puts him in the lead. He obviously wants a spare here. Colby needs 4 more to force Phil to mark. That's not what he's interested in. He's interested in throwing another one to put him on a double. Mark Parker. Got them both. Perfect spare shot for Mark Parker. 121 plus to 120. Phil's shot very important here that he gets a big count. A deuce for Colby on his 11th frame. Needs to get 2 more to force Phil to mark. That's what we like. No bad Sundays.
Getting almost to 180. Can we get 200, guys?
Yep. Game on here. Mark Parker on the fill. Light. 7. Colby's just gone through the hole. Phil Dix will need a 10 box to win the match. The fans behind that match in shocked silence. Phil Dix needs a 10 box to win that match. He strikes. Phil Dix is moving on. Spare for Mark Parker. Mark Parker at 138 and a ball. Mark needs 3 pins on the Phil shot here to force Matt Anastasi to double. He cannot shut him out. A dramatic 10th frame over there on 15 and 16. Equally so here on 9 and 10. Takes them all. It'll require 29 in the 10th for Matt Anastasi to move on. Great mix for Mark Parker here. 9 last to go. This ball must strike. Must have them all. What? Oh! Wow is about all I got, Dave. Wow is about all I have to say.
That's about as close as you can get to getting a strike without getting a strike.
It's about as good as he could have thrown the ball under the circumstances as well. He makes the spare. It is not going to be enough. We're going to have Mark Parker against Phil Dix for the championship. Matt threw it as good as he could have under the circumstances, just didn't get the carry. And for his sake, I kind of hope this ball doesn't strike. Final score, 148-138. Mark Parker with 3 marks to close out the last 2 frames, moves on to bowl for his first star against Phil Dix. We'll get that camera situated. We'll be right back.